Running a Queen of the Beach or King of the Beach tournament on Volleyball Life is simple. In this video, I'll walk you through the entire setup, from creating the tournament to managing the pools and the brackets. So go ahead and go to your organization home and click either create your first tournament if you haven't made an event, or the plus on the bottom right. And then just create a tournament like normal. Inside the tournament settings, you can customize the tournament details how you'd like. But what's different about Queen of the Beach or King of the Beach is in your division settings, click on the pencil icon, then click Go Advanced, and change the number of players on a team to 1 and the number allowed on a roster to 1, since the players will be competing individually. Then click Save and continue customizing the tournament to your liking. Now, let's look at how a player signs up. The registration process works just like a regular event. A player will navigate to the tournament brochure and then either click this register button or this register button. Then they'll select your division and click Next, and then type in their information. If the player does not have a player profile, you can also click Manual Entry to manually put in the details. Once the player fills out the information required, the rest of the registration is just like normal for any other event. The only thing different is that they are just entering the information for one player, since there's just one player on the team. Once all the players have registered, you'll need to seed the teams, and then you can create the pools. When you're creating the pools, you'll have to click on Advance, check the box for King of the Beach / Queen of the Beach, and either create pools of 4 or pools of 5. Pools of 4 will not have the ref. Pools of 5 will have the player not playing will ref the games. You can customize the pool layout by creating a Queen of the Beach template in your organization settings. On the organization settings, click on the Templates tab, then click on the plus, and then look for the KOB at the top right. And this will allow you to create a customized pool template based on how many players you want. So either 4 or 5, 7, whatever you need to do, and then you can create the matches that you want based on your desired format. If you do have a template, you can put it in here. If not, go ahead and click on Create to create the pools. After the pools are created, you can go ahead and take a look, and for pools of 5, that has the team reffing. For pools of 4, there won't be a team reffing, and the matches are automatically created. Just like any other tournament, you can assign courts to each pool by clicking Edit Pools on the top right, and then assigning a court number to these pools. Now let's go over different ways to structure the rounds. In this first format, we have 2 pools of 4. And what we're going to do is take the top 2 players from each pool and put them in a gold pool, and the bottom 2 players from each pool and put them in a silver pool. From the round manager, go ahead and click on Add Round 2. And then for your gold pool, you'll say get teams from whatever your first round is called. For team selection, do seed range. In my example, I have 8 teams, so the top 4, based on performance, will go to gold, and they'll be in another pool. And you can do the same for silver. From the pools, you'll say seeds 5 through 8 will go to silver. Then you'll have to click on Create Pools and create another pool of 4 for the gold and another pool of 4 for the silver. Once you lock the first round of pools, it will fill into the gold pool and silver pool based on their standing. So in the gold pool, these are the top 4 teams from the first round, and the silver pool will have the bottom 4 teams from the first round. And they will play another Queen of the Beach format. In this next example, the players will play 2 rounds of Queen of the Beach, and then based off standings, there will be a champ pool for the top 5 teams in the tournament. So to pull this off, you can do the 2 rounds just like normal. You'll have to create a standings by clicking on the settings for your division, and then at the bottom clicking on Add Group Standings. You will say include matches from rounds 1 and rounds 2. You can alter the tie break based on how you want, but this is the default that we have. Then click Save. Okay, so I will simulate these teams playing the first round. Okay, so once the first round is done, it will fill into the second round, and they're going to play another round of Queen of the Beach. Okay, once the second round is complete and you lock the pools, you can take a look at the standings and see how it's taking into account all games from the first 2 rounds. Then in the round manager, you can create a third round that is just playoffs, based off the standings and say the seed range for the top 5 teams. Okay, the champ pool won't be filled until you lock the standings. So once the standings look good, you can click lock. And then once you lock it, it will fill in that champ pool. And then it's just another Queen of the Beach round for these top teams. In our final example, I have 12 teams, and I'm just going to have them do 3 rounds of Queen of the Beach with changing pools each round for a mix of opponents and competitive balance. So if I create 3 pools of 4, and then in the round manager for round 2, I make it based off round 1 results, and I do all teams. Make sure I change it to pool play and click save, and then do the same for round 3. Then I have 3 rounds of play with round 1 finishing, and then it will fill in round 2 once all the pools are locked, and then it will fill in round 3, and that'll be it. And that's it. Whether you're running 1 round or multiple rounds, Volleyball Life makes it easy to set up and manage these Queen of the Beach, King of the Beach tournaments. If you have any specific questions, feel free to reach out to our support team at support@VolleyballLife.com. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your tournament.